Welcome back to part 6 of my Turkish Eagle achievement run. We've expanded down into the Duchy of Antiochia. We won a holy war against the Byzantines and then helped to successfully defend the holy war that the Fatimids were waging for the same land. Right now we're looking at the Byzantine Empire, and he is about to lose a revolt. So there's going to be someone new sitting on the Byzantine throne. We're waiting to be able to usurp this duchy title. The current holder of it is in a war, so we're just waiting for that to end as well. Looks like he is going to successfully defend against it. Looks like his wife died. Ooh, murdered. So that was one of my alliances. It's gone now. This guy's saying, how about my daughter? She looks pretty damn evil, actually. Where are you? You're over there. I'll just accept that. Take restraint. And I'll probably just take the decision right away. Embrace celibacy. We can use the extra piety, and we don't need any more sons or daughters, really. Okay, just let everyone out. So there, my son is now of age. I think I'll let you raise your daughter. Wow, 2200 renown. So he did get a 4-star education. Graceful aging. So that's one full tree done already. It's really nice to belong to a really good dynasty that unlocks stuff very quickly. So that's going to be an effect for us and for our children. Really, really nice. Graceful aging. I guess we'll find out what tree they'll go into next. I'm kind of hoping for blood. Since one of my sons does have an inheritable trait, I would like to pass that on. But we'll see. So this guy is actually not a part of the empire anymore. It was his daughter that was married to my son, so now our alliance with him is actually gone. If we can get up to a illustrious level of fame, then we could do a conquered duchy. That's quite a bit of land right there. And again, it's not the land that we need, but we do need to just raise our strength. One way or another, basically. How are you winning this war with 204 troops? Oh, it looks like they're actually getting sieged. No, I think his allies are winning the war for him, is what's happening. So yeah, we're just trying to raise our cultural acceptance with Greek, trying to raise our power. We do have a decent amount of gold right now. I do need to usurp a title. But in the meantime, I think what I'll do is make some buildings, make some more gold buildings. Desert agriculture? We can't even do this yet. That's pretty shocking. We don't control the culture head. So the exposure's on household soldiers, and he's interested in war camels. We don't have ledger yet. We don't have crop rotation. So those are two kind of key ones that we're missing, despite being in the early medieval era already. Another steward down. Well, we keep getting decent ones at least. Come on. Did this finish up? Yeah, it looks like it did. Oh, so we got autonomous vassals. That's good. We'd rather that that faction succeed. I don't really want to revolt against our liege just yet, but if they can successfully lower the what's it called, crown authority, then that's good for us. So the new emperor is still in a lot of debt, but their gold's going up. I don't think that we actually have a truce with him. We have a truce with the other emperor, so technically what we could do is this. It feels a little bit preemptive, though. That was a pretty brutal war. I still feel like we need to recover from it. I still feel like I need to increase my own army directly a little bit. I'm not sure what exactly. I might just get rid of these light horsemen, actually. Pikemen, onagers. Let's get some bowmen. We put you here. And then I'm kind of tempted to get some horse archers, just because that's like kind of a unique unit in our culture. So let's go ahead and do that. 250 to usurp, so we do need to save up a little bit. We just spent quite a bit. Okay, so he finally just lost the title, so now we can create it for 200. Oh, that's actually cheaper, so it's better that way. Perfect. We're holding one over what we can hold directly, but it's not a big deal. I could give something to one of my children. Oh, if he does have a son, actually, then his heir won't be his brother. I was kind of planning on taking over as this guy and then arresting someone to force a revolt and then just conceding the war in order to play my other heir, this guy, and then he would control everything. But if he doesn't end up having a son, then we're not going to be able to do that. I guess we could take his son out if he gets one, but we'll see what happens. Our vassals are kind of split on who they want. Zealot and Parochial prefer our second son. The rest prefer our first. Peasant rabble. This is just happening because of the Christian factions here. Low control. Offensive war. Yeah, that was a really long offensive war. Minus 19. So we definitely want to let that go down to 0 before we declare another one. The longer and longer your offensive war drags on, the more punishing that penalty becomes. He's a little bit evil to be making my spy master. I don't think I want to do that. Uyghur. She's not our culture, or our religion, but I think that she should switch. Join the one true faith. Okay, there we go. Look for some secrets in our court. There's nothing really we can do about this revolt. It's not going to be a powerful faction, though. So we'll create our new duchy title, the Duchy of Antioch. We kind of know what's going on with our succession. It's not perfect, but we should be able to finagle it in order to play this guy. The other way to do that basically is to just imprison our son, which is only a 90% chance and causes tyranny. And then basically to just let him rot in the prison or to execute him. But I'd rather avoid that. So this guy, my vassal, I don't even know how we're allied. Okay, so it's his daughter is betrothed to my son. Wants me to join a defensive war. 3743. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're probably going to let it go. We're going to lose quite a bit of prestige here. I did kind of want to get the next rank in order to maybe declare a big war here. But my guy's getting on in years, and I think we're just going to let it go. We need for these offensive war penalties to go down, and if I keep declaring more, then it's not going to do that. So I think we're probably going to give up on declaring war with this character, and then we're going to wait for the next character. So the Byzantines are just a mess right now. The emperor that won his revolt passed away. He had a 1-year-old kid who got born in the purple, so he took precedence over his 39-year-old son. And now it looks like there's another revolt for someone else's claim on the empire. Just typical Byzantine things. But we want to keep an eye on what's going on here. I'm not sure how they're getting out of debt so much. Looks like this war is done. So there's that. Minus 600. Okay, so he does kind of inherit that debt. He's a pretty strong ruler, to be honest with you. Young, great traits, great stats. He's athletic and scarred. So where do you have an ally? An internal ally, okay. So those graceful agings are going off already. So we're going to deal with this easily. And grab Know Thyself. I can switch out of here if I want and get something else. But I think I'm going to struggle to find better things to put points into than at least open-minded, so I'll make the decision after that. Yeah, let's take a stress break, whatever. I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't want to play this character anymore, so just taking the stress might be the best thing here. This is outrageous. So my daughter is complaining about her marriage to this dude. If we do this, this guy becomes my rival. 50-50 chance we sneak her back or we gain 40 stress. Yeah, I'm just gonna say sorry. But it would be better to start playing our children already. Unpin you, I think. So this gone off? No, she's 15. Okay, so soon it will happen. I kind of want to avoid my first son getting a son for now, but we'll see. It's not the end of the world if I have to end up playing my first son. He's pretty decent as well. What is this? We're not good at any of these things. Okay. I have read entire manuals on chess. There we go. Maybe I'll do this one. Oh. Sometimes you get a good result and sometimes they will just almost kill you. But we're athletic and strong, so like we're probably going to live for a while in this character. So the best way to help ourselves to an early grave is probably to stress ourselves out. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can do here. Okay, so there's that marriage. Take our free skill point here. I could look for expansions. Oh, it's unfortunate that our liege is holding this land directly. It would be kind of nice to get. We could go in this direction. He's technically our cousin. This is the other option down here. Okay, so do I stay in here? Different faith opinion. We're not the culture leader. There's some great stuff in this tree, but it's going to take a while for me to get it. We can take our wife off of that focus, that's for sure. Is there anything I'm doing with the rest of this? Serve the crown is okay to get. I might be alive for a while longer. Yeah, okay. I guess I could just start going down to scholarly circles and then learn on the job. Conferred faith in county. Actually, this is not bad either. Yeah, let's just stay here. There's some options for different things that we can do. I'm not sure where my next war is going to be. The offensive war penalty is still there, so I still want to wait for it. Already a revolt. Liberty War. How are things going over here? The HRE is very strong. Capetians, Normandy. Nothing looks too weird over here. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. All these wars look kind of awkward. I could, well, not immediately, but I could, like, go to war for, like, just the county or something down here. I do need more land eventually. It's going to be hard to do this without getting some type of kingdom title. Cyprus is actually interesting. It's probably the easiest kingdom title to make. I need a lot of land in Jazeera and Syria in order to make these titles. Whereas that one I can just get it from 2 counties. However, the thing is I have to go to war with the Byzantines again in order to do that. We do have that option available though. That's a kingdom title right there. I'll wait for the offensive war penalty to go away, but I think that that's a pretty good bet right there. The thing that I'm kind of worried about is this option here. I'm worried it goes away if I have a kingdom title. It doesn't say that it will. It doesn't say that it will. So I hope not. But we'll see. But yeah, that might be the next war that I go for, is Cyprus, just for the sake of making a really easy kingdom title to kind of keep my land together. I don't want to have to go through this process again and again of reuniting it once it breaks up due to having multiple duchy titles split between my sons each generation. Because we can't disinherit and we can't take vows. So we need to find another way to deal with it. Only having one son is really, really risky in that if he dies, it can go wrong very quickly. So it looks like this guy died and his children took over and now they're going to war with each other. Turco-Persian. So now I am the culture head of Oghuz. But he's probably going to ask me to adopt his culture, which I'm not going to do, because I need to hybridize between Oghuz and Greek. I don't think I can hybridize between Turco-Persian and Greek. I don't think that works. I think I specifically need Oghuz and Greek. So he's already asking me to do it. I'm going to decline. Where did your culture pop up? Okay, that's fine. Tajik, Oghuz, Turco-Persian. So that's where his capital is, I'm assuming, yeah. So we're still just working on hybridizing with Greek. Very slowly our cultural acceptance is getting up, but it's going to be really great once it does. I didn't check the buildings here. Oh, actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. And since they're Greek, they already have that stuff researched, so they have the extra building slot. I could get my second son married, I guess. Don't know if I need to do it just yet, though. What did we get here? Oof, these are all pretty brutal. Let's just get rid of that, I guess. There we go. What's going on here? Over domain limit. Okay, so our offensive war penalty is gone at least. I guess we could. We might live a little bit longer. This is actually looking more and more valid now. To holy war for the Duchy of Cyprus and then make the kingdom title out of it. We still have most of our alliances, and he's still in debt. He's a lot stronger than the previous emperor was. A lot less debt and a lot bigger army. He's actually allied to the king of Nubia. That's where that army's coming from. 6k. Ugh, that's really annoying. We're still a lot bigger with our allies, but who knows if they'll actually come. Either way, I'm going to save that for the next one. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to do that war or not, but that's probably the next thing on the agenda. I would like to expand more internally as well. It's just kind of awkward right now. I don't want to fight over single counties, but I might end up doing that as well. But I think that's it for this part. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part.